I don't usually do these video reviews, but I feel like this one kind of needs one. So something to note, like, immediately is these don't have a track. So basically what I'm saying is when you pull it out, you're literally pulling it out. So if you can see how it kind of is slanting down, I remedied that just by like pushing it back further in the cabinet. But of course not everybody has that level of depth to their cabinet. So that's something to think about, because I also have it pretty evenly distributed, like weight wise, but if you have heavier stuff in the front and lighter stuff in the back and also don't have this extra space to kind of prop it up, it is just going to fall. Like, it's just going to fall straight out. So definitely think about that, especially if you're trying to put this like in your fridge or something like that. You might lose some cans. It comes with these little organizer thingies that you can just like, you just clip them straight in there. They're really easy to use. I didn't use them, obviously. I just didn't have a need for them, but it's really, really easy to put together. Even so with the top ones, even you can see a little better how, you know, I have the weight more evenly distributed here, but I'm like catching it with my hand a little bit. See, there it goes. So it's a little bit finicky. Maybe put your lesser used items way in the back, and maybe put some rocks back there to kind of try to even it out. Other than that, they're pretty good for the price. It's just obviously the track thing can be kind of an issue, because they're not super stable once you actually pull them out of there. But I got the 2-pack, so this is what the short one looks like. For comparison, I'll use my makeup remover. This is what the short one looks like. And then this is what the tall one looks like. So pretty decent. I would recommend getting both, but also you could just buy 2 of the tall ones. These guys, my tall things, this is the only place they would fit is on top. Like these like hairspray and mousse bottles and stuff, they don't fit on the bottom of either of these. It's too shallow. But yeah, they also have these little silicone pads on the bottom so it doesn't like move around and stuff if you yank on it. So pretty decent product, but definitely has some flaws that you should be aware of before buying.
These are great. I think I would have loved to get like one wider one and one shorter one so that I could put bigger things in here, because I tend to buy in bulk. Zeus, can you please? There goes this. I'm about to fix this problem very soon. But wideness wise, I think I would have liked just having an option that was a little bit wider. I'm sure it's available somewhere, but these were great because even with this thing is super heavy. This is a full container of Cascade, and we've got these like Myers cleaning products that are relatively full, and Lysol, and that still comes out and does not falter. There's no wheels, so the assembly was super easy. This is a little bit of a disaster, but that's because I don't know. What does everybody do with their trash bags? So I didn't know what to do with my trash bags, and they're kind of just falling over and causing chaos. So these things, it would have been nice if there was some kind of way, maybe I could use Gorilla Putty to like make them stay in place, to have a little accountability for these random things I have in here. But I love this because now I can see everything. I have stopped the endless sponge buying because, if you can see, I couldn't find the sponge bags and I just continued to buy them, and now I have more than I could ever need. Great. Nice that you can change the size of the different compartments. I love that I didn't have to install wheels. They were probably the easiest thing for me to install. Now, however, you do see that this one like wiggles a little bit, but I don't see any like real leaning. So I think overall it is great. And they come with 2 heights, so you can do like a tall one and a short one. I bought the 2-packs. I don't really think you get a choice there, but they're nice and they keep me organized, and I will not buy any more sponges until these compartments are empty. Goal is to only have 1 compartment of sponges, note to self. But yeah, overall really great. So I just placed
one of these in our bathroom downstairs. Overall, it is fairly decent. Something to keep in mind, they're not on tracks. Okay, so if you pull it too much, it will obviously fall down. Okay, so that's one. It's obviously not the strongest thing, but as long as you're not gonna rough house it, it should be fine. Just to pull out a little bit, pull it back in. Since they are not on tracks, you do end up using it for something heavy, bottles and such. I would not recommend this product, and here's why. Because when you pull it out, if you pull out too much, it will fall. See, I barely have that out, and it'll fall over. So if you're using it for light things, sponges, things like this, hair things, it's great. But if you're gonna use it for heavy things, either top or bottom, it will fall over because there are no tracks, which is why I placed the soap all the way in the back. So my son just needs to pull it out a little bit, grab it, and he's good. So those are the things to keep in mind. Otherwise, it is, I guess, I mean, maybe I wouldn't, I think it's a little bit more than what it's worth, but it's fine overall, like I said. So just those things to keep in mind when purchasing this product.
All right, so I absolutely love this thing. I chose green simply because I love green, but you would think with all of these products on here that it would be difficult to pull this out, and it's not really. It just slides right on out. I love that it provided these dividers. These dividers you can actually take on and off and put them wherever you want, or you don't have to use them at all. I think down here I didn't use them at all, but they're really helpful for like the small items right here. I have my husband's razors in one spot, small shampoos and lotions in one spot. It gave me more room to like, oh, here's my dog. It gave me more room to like not have cords everywhere from all of my straighteners and hair dryers. So I highly recommend this. It just, to me, this looks a whole lot better than it did before. So highly recommend. Very easy to put together as well. Not the worst, but don't love them. Don't feel super strong and sturdy. And I don't like that these don't click in unless you like snap them on. But they don't click into specific spots, which I guess some people might like because you can adjust it where you want it and then snap it in. They also don't stay on a track, which some of the competitors' options do. They stay in the track and you can pick them up like on the back. This one doesn't do that, so I'm gonna return it, but it's not the worst bathroom shelf in the world.
So this is the final product. As you can see, it comes with dividers. You just literally, this one I didn't place it correctly, but normally you just press, you see, push it down, and it's supposed to stay in place. I'm still trying to figure out how this works, but yeah, but it comes with dividers, and then you can kind of creates like different compartments. And you just slide it out, and honestly you can slide it out all the way, and that's how you take it out. And then you just, slide that back in. I mean, it wasn't difficult at all to build. I mean, it does the job. It helps things to keep things organized. It's kind of a little bit of a mess right now, but But yeah, that's the finished product.
I gotta say, this might be one of my favorite purchases recently. I got this set of stackable trays, and they're so, first of all, easy to put together. They slide and glide so smoothly. They can hold so much stuff. It took everything I had in 10 baskets under here and just simplified it. Comes with dividers in between. You can adjust them however you'd like to. I definitely say buy it.
Okay, so they're installed. The ones that don't have much in it slide pretty easily. Yeah, nice. But if there's like a good amount of weight in it, you kind of have to lift it up a little bit to slide it. Which, like, this is the heaviest one. This one is like, it still works, but the sliding capability, not the best. But they do help organize things, so I'm happy with it.
Look at these amazing drawers. And see the dividers? Look at all these products. I haven't even got it completely full. And then there's this one. It has my Body Works and stuff. I don't know. There we go. Was it sliding? It's kind of heavy with all those. But I ain't even got my bottom drawer. But look at this.
These look nice, are well made, have nice dividers here. They don't have high enough sides so stuff tips over if you aren't careful. And also they are not attached. So if you let go of it, it will fall out because there is nothing holding the drawer in. So just maybe heavy things in the back, light things in the front might help with that.
Huge tipping hazard. Can't even pull this out all the way without fearing that it's going to fall out. Going back.
got 2 of these, super easy to use. They slide out, which is great. And they fit on top of other things too. Really easy to assemble, and they still look really nice too.